As you can see, 84% of it is in range, 3% is in between, and 13% is out of range. My testosterone then was... Boys, welcome back to another video. We are like 16 days out now. Something absolutely insane, alright? Okay, things are kicking on, alright? And I am feeling it. And to be honest, I haven't really vlogged over the last 2 days. I felt absolutely terrible. Complete transparency, I felt awful. Alright, I'm not gonna lie. Honestly, the day before yesterday, I was like, I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to finish this thing. Alright, it's kicking my motherfucking ass. But look, lo and behold, we're here, you know, and today was an okay day. It is now about 7 o'clock. I've just wrapped up a leg day. I'm about to have my post-workout meal, which is 80 grams of cereal, so I'm very, very excited for that. I also get a Ninja Creamy with that. And yeah, I'm kind of just gonna vlog tonight, probably a bit of tomorrow, see where this goes, you know, because I want to document the journey and I don't want to just keep doing like day in the life. So this is going to be a bit more of a vlog one. You know the drill. We have the Ninja Creamy waiting for us. We've gone with Oreo flavor. Really liking the Oreo at the moment. And I also picked up something that I've been using as well over the last few weeks is these 0 calorie drops. I just get them in the local supplement store and they're actually unreal. So this is caramel. I'm yet to use this one, but I have been absolutely milking the Oreo. I put the Oreo in my skier bowl the other day and I was like, okay, Sam, that's fucking too far, man. You know, you don't need to be doing that. So I won't be doing that again. You know, sometimes I say to myself, I wonder how hard dieting was before Ninja Creamies exist, you know? Like, how hard was it when you had to, like, actually get, like, photo shoot lean or stage lean, whatever you want to call it, and you couldn't just swap out your protein shake for an ice cream? And, you know, I'm glad I never had to do that. I know I make a lot of Instagram and, you know, TikTok posts over this. Get over it. But, boys, like, look at it. It's proper ice cream, like. Oh, I get so excited for it every day. Like, I woke up this morning and I was like, looking forward to that Ninja Creamy today. Right, it's evening time now, boys, and I'm just making my oats. I'm going with the white chocolate hazelnut flavor for my oats tonight. But I have started taking magnesium. I've probably been taking this for, I want to say, like 2-3 weeks now. And I think it's actually really helping. Do I think it is the be all and end all? No. But if you are someone who is struggling with their sleep, I would recommend investing in it. And I wasn't really struggling, touch wood now. But there was a few nights where I was kind of like hit and miss. And I was just like, look, I'm 3-4 weeks out now. You know, I just kind of want to keep everything as best as I can. So yeah, just a little investment might be worthwhile making if you are someone who struggles with their sleep. So yeah, I'm gonna enjoy this bowl of oats now. Oh, stop your messing, boys. Stop your messing. I cannot wait, you know, and I know people are probably like, oh Sam, do you have any meals planned for, and I've been asked, do you have any meals plans for after the photo shoot? Bro, I cannot wait to have like 150 grams of oats. I know that probably sounds psycho, I know it does, but I'm so excited just to make this bowl better, okay, because I get so much enjoyment off it. Now I know that feeling will pass, and I know I'll be like, oh my god, I hate having to eat oats, but I am enjoying them. Actually, I don't think I'll ever say I'll hate how I eat oats, alright? I make a perfect bowl of oats. Well, maybe not perfect, but I make a really good bowl of oats. And I'm excited to just make it so much bigger. I'm so excited to do that. Good morning, boys. It is the next day. I just got woken up by my alarm. I haven't been woken up by my alarm in, honestly, I don't know, a long time. My alarm never really wakes me up, but it's 7:30. So, like I said, my alarm woke me up. First thing every morning is we have my drink, my special drink, which looks absolutely horrendous. But in this drink, we have 1 scoop of electrolytes, and I just also take my creatine. Right, cardio complete. I'm now making my meals. So we've got the skier meal here, and unfortunately my potatoes got taken out of the other one. Have our veggies cooking. I used to get 2 chicken and potato meals, but now my potatoes have been taken out of one of those, so it's just lettuce. So we are absolutely loading up on the lettuce this morning. And yeah, I have 300 grams of potatoes, which I'll have as like my pre-workout meal. So yeah, cooking up here, and then we're gonna head into work, so I will catch you in a bit. Hi boys, the sun is absolutely blinding me, but we have made it into work, and look at the new jumpers we got, lads. We got a few new reworks in. They're actually so nice, aren't they? But you know how we start every Saturday. We start every Saturday with a coffee. I think I'm going to go for an iced Americano this morning because the sun's out, you know, I have a t-shirt on. I'm feeling pretty warm right now. I know I'll get absolutely freezing as the day goes on. But look, I'm going to get an iced Americano now. So I'm going to look forward to that. Alright boys, so it is now time for my second meal, which is just what I made this morning. So literally just a lettuce meal. Like I said, used to get potatoes in this. If you've been watching all the vlogs, you'll know. All right. But yeah, used to have potatoes in this. Unfortunately, they got taken out, but it's okay because my next meal I get potatoes. This is also being combined with the best monster in the game, the white one. So yeah, I'm gonna enjoy this now. Right, trying to be a bit smarter as well with my choices when it comes to reps. Trying not to hit like anything under kind of 5 reps. Well, definitely under 5 reps, but I'm definitely not trying to go low, like under 8 reps. So I got 9 there, so that's all right. But definitely going to lower it now for the next set. Just don't really want to be taking any sets that are like less than 8 reps, as I just feel like I won't actually get much bang for my buck. You know, I'm pretty low body fat right now. I'm light. And you know, going for these 5-6 reppers is just not worth it. Obviously as well, like I'm what, 16 weeks in now to the diet, so I have lost a fair bit of strength, so like mentally it's kind of a bit demoralizing, like going into sets like this, but just maintain the mentality of just like bringing the intensity and doing what you can, man, you know what I mean? So that's exactly what I'm going to do for this set here. Let's go. That is very, very humbling, but look, nonetheless, another set taking a failure, another set of trying to maintain as much muscle as I can, and that's all I can do. Right, so upper session wrapped up. Now I recorded a good few bits, but I don't actually think the mic was on, so I'll leave in what I can. But all honesty, not a great session. Like I put up on my Instagram story there, like I was doing like pec deck, and I just couldn't feel my chest. And then I was doing like bicep curls at the end, and like, yeah, I could see veins and stuff, but I just couldn't really feel my biceps, which kind of sucks. But look, it's part of it. Like, you know, I think, you know, this is just how it works. And, you know, I myself am a coach, and this is one of the reasons why I wanted to do the shoot, is because how would I be able to relate to a client if they were saying to me, oh, Sam, I can't feel my muscles? Like, yeah, I can say, oh yeah, I've read up, and, you know, that's normal to happen. But, you know, now I can say, okay, I've been there. This is why this is happening. You know, so that's one of the reasons why I'm doing this photo shoot as well, because it's important for me to lead it from the front, you know, and be able to say, well, I've done this. This is why this is happening. So look, as much as, you know, that's a negative and it's kind of frustrating, it's good as well, because I know now, you know, and I'm learning. So that's part of it, man. But yeah, just doing a few steps here now. I think the gym closes in about half an hour, so I'm gonna literally stay here until they kick me out, because I got a lot of steps to do, because I didn't get around to doing them this morning. So I'm gonna do as many as I can now. Then I'm gonna awkwardly walk around Dunn's and pretend I need anything in there, which I don't. Okay, actually, do you know what I do need is some 0-calorie barbecue sauce, but I don't think they do it in there, so I might have to drive over to Lidl, which I probably will, because that'll be a great excuse to get more steps done. Yeah, can you see how my mind works now? It's just like, it's so funny how it switches in prep. You're just like, bro, like I would never ever think of going to Lidl for steps, but now I'm like, oh, Lidl, yeah, I'll get a good few steps in there. Oh, I'm gonna have to walk past that bakery though, that's gonna hurt my soul. Actually, a video I saw, right, was George Osborne, and he did only eating Little Bakery for 24 hours. I ain't saying I'm gonna do it, but you know, hypothetically, that'd be a pretty funny video, but I feel like I'd feel absolutely terrible. Like as bad as I feel now, throughout the day, like I get some pretty bad stints, but I feel like I would feel absolutely horrendous the day of and the day after doing that. That would like kill you, man. That would be awful. It would be good for like the first 3 hours, and then it would be terrible. All right, I'm waffling here, so I'm gonna cut this here. But yeah, hope you're enjoying the video so far. If you haven't already, please do subscribe. Maybe drop it a like, I don't know, support me any way you can. Maybe follow me on Instagram, do whatever you wanna do, all right? Because it does all help me out. But I got some steps to finish up here, so I'm gonna do that. And then I might catch you in a bit. All right, boys, we're home. And I'm actually watching, all right, so this is the best bodybuilders in the world. So you've like Martin. So obviously you've Nick Walker, you've Martin, you have, wow, they're kind of the main two I know. There's a few there, but I think Nick is actually going to win, Nick Walker. He hasn't competed in ages as well, as far as I'm aware. But yeah, no, it's really cool to see. Anyways, right, we'll turn off that guy. We've enough of him right now. I am going to put away my shopping, which I bought way too much stuff. I bought some new seasonings as well, boys. All right, so I've always been rocking with the 2-calorie barbecue, right? But I saw this one. It was right beside it, and it was 2 calories as well. So I was like, obviously, I'm gonna buy it. It's 2-calorie piri. So yeah, I'll give a little review on this over the next while. I'd imagine it'll be quite spicy. But yeah, these are just 2 sauces I've been using that have actually really helped me out, and lighter than light mayo. They're just the old reliables if you're looking to season up any of your meals. But yeah, I'm going to put this stuff away, and then I've got more steps to do, which is fun. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to run you through my bloods, okay, and my results from my blood tests. So I kind of vaguely mentioned in the last video that I got my bloods done, and I know that's why 1 or 2 people might have clicked into this video. I don't know if I'm going to put the bloods part in the thumbnail, but if I did, you might have clicked in for that, so I do have to show you. And I want to show people as well. I want to keep it completely transparent on this page. That's what I've always done, and that's what I always want to do, okay? So straight off the bat, I got these done this time last year, or in and around then. As soon as I went into the doctor, Dr. Tarek, he was like, Jesus, you've lost weight. I was like, I know, I have. And all honesty, I was quite surprised. I wasn't surprised at the results. It was almost just like a kind of telling me what I already knew. Like, I knew my testosterone was going to be plummeted. I knew it was going to be really low, because I felt, you know, and I've said in the vlogs, I feel fatigued throughout the day. I feel very tired. I feel very lacking of energy, okay? So when I got my blood tested last time, I was 18 nanomoles a test, or testosterone, and this time I was at 3 nanomoles, which is like pretty much as low, well, not as low as it can go, right? I assume it can go to 0, but I will show you here anyways, right? So as you can see, 84% of it is in range, 3% is in between, and 13% is out of range. Now, that 13% is mainly just from my testosterone and my glucose levels, and a part of my kidney levels were a bit out of range. So my diabetes, my glucose is just a bit low. That's obviously because I was fasted and I had no carbs in me. My urea then was a little bit high. So I spoke to the doctor, and I have basically, I have been taking electrolytes anyway. So that's literally just from not drinking enough water, or the water not actually like, you know, like staying in my body, I suppose, from what I'm aware. But yeah, the doctor basically said start using electrolytes. So I literally started using electrolytes like 2 days before I went in, which is crazy. So yeah, I obviously started using those as well. So hopefully that will fix the urea and the kidney health, and then the glucose is just from being fasted and the fact that I'm not eating many carbs now anyways. Liver health then was tiny, like moderately raised, you know, tiny bit out of range, but nothing major. My testosterone then was, as you can see, 3.16 nanomoles. I won't bother show you, but it's 3.16 nanomoles. So optimal range is 8.6. So look, it's not like 0, but it's definitely, you know, it can be worked on. And then my luteinizing hormone, so my LH hormone, which is like stimulating testosterone production, is still a bit low as well. So yeah, look, probably not ideal. Okay, my free testosterone as well is quite low. But what is good is that the doc said I can come in again, I believe Tuesday week, for a checkup to get my testosterone checked again. So just the 1 vial, and then I'm going to be going in quite regularly as well after my photo shoot. Okay, so if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe, as I will be literally documenting this process on this page. And that's kind of a run through of everything, like my full blood count in general, everything's in the green, which is good. My iron status, everything is green. Diabetes health, like I said, glucose is a small bit out of range, but everything else is in the green. Kidney health then, everything is in the green bar urea, which I am working on. And then liver health then, most things are in the green. There's one or two things that are a bit orange, but most things are in the green. Nutritional health, everything in the green. So my iron, vitamin D, phosphate, green. My infection and inflammation, all in the green. My pituitary and adrenal health, I've definitely butchered that, but my thyroid, my FSH. Now, my FSH is in range, but my LH is a small bit out of range, like I said. Prolactin is in range, and then my thyroid health is all good. Well, my free triiodine, FT3, is a small bit out of range. I don't even know what that is. And then just my stress test, my cortisol is perfectly in range, but my testosterone is just quite low. Hormonal health is all good then, bar LH. So LH is just a bit low. Yeah, look, I suppose it was kind of just a slap of reality. Like, I kind of knew my testosterone was going to be low, right? But it was obviously just like confirming that for me, which was a bit more of just like, what I knew, what I kind of thought is correct. So yeah, that's a run through of my bloods. Like I said, I will be working on this, and I'm glad I did it, because it's important to show this side of things as well. So yeah, look, I'm going to round this video off here, kind of just a vlog style video, 2 weeks out. I'm 2 weeks out tomorrow actually, which is absolutely insane. So yeah, if you haven't already, please subscribe. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll catch up with you in the next one.